Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ridwan bin Mujri. So I will present about the customization for the task manager. But first, I want to talk about the when we add when we does add the task title, it will show this. Please fill out this field. So for the code, uh, code for the JavaScript is here. Okay, task form remove event listener, submit at task. Okay, add event listener. After that, uh, also this one, constant submit button, task form query selector button, type submit. This one and this one. Alright. So next for the this icon priority, we look at the index, our HTML file. So for the icon, we use the unique code based on font awesome, as we can see here. So follow. Okay, this one. Okay, so when we click this, uh these are the icon 1 2 3. Okay. For low priority we use 1, medium 2, and high priority 3. Alright. So next, I want to talk about the customization for this website. So when we click here, okay, there are customized color for the background. So we can choose background color for this page. So let's say I want it to become red. Alright. So the button color, I want it to become okay, this one. Alright, so we just apply. Okay, as you can see, the color change. Alright, so for code for the customization. Okay, this one, color setting panel, class color setting panel. So for the customer color, we have resetting the color setting form, background color, text color, button color. So and submit and apply changes. So for the JavaScript, okay, for the JavaScript, alright, this one, function, customize color, background color, text color, button color. Right, this is the code for the color, customize color. Okay, last one, I want to talk about the our about page. So this, alright. So for our about page, it just the simple page. So there are about us, title about us. So this is our team. First one, project manager Muhammad Hafizuddin Abdul Qadir. So our project analyst Ashfaz Elisha binti Ahmad Amihan. That's me, Muhammad Ridwan bin Mujri. And lastly, Nurizati binti Ibrahim. Alright. So for the uh for the footer, we put that this application was developed by Dev Dynasty, which is our group company. And then for more information or to contribute with our GitHub repository, repository link, right? So this link lead to the GitHub, right? After that, uh, the copyright 2024 the dynasty already is. So actually for the it's just a simple code, right? We just use container for the picture and the text just like that. So the footer, our footer our footer code, and alright, so I guess that's all from me. Alright, thank you. Salam alaikum.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ishras Alisha, and I will explain my part of the interface and coding of this section over here, which consists of task title, task description, task date, priority filter, and also add task button. So I will explain the flow by starting from HTML to CSS and also JavaScript of every section over here. So I will start by explaining HTML code for this part over here. The code line is starting from line 20 to 29. So you can see here that line 20 is for task title. And then for line 21 is for the description. And for line 22 is for the due date input. And then for line 23 is where you input, for line 23 until 28 is where you can choose your input, which is low priority, medium priority, or high priority. And then, for line 29 is where you press the add button. So this is the coding for HTML. Now we go for CSS, where I do my styling for this part of the section. So as you can see from starting from line 59, here I wrote here from styles. So from line 59 to 64 is the arrangement of how I want this part of the form. The use for line 64 to 74, here is the adjustment of the size border and also the gap of this input. You can see the gap over here. This is how I want the gap of this input and button form here. So from coding from line 70 to 77 to 85 is simple. It's the design for the blue add task button. I also added the hover pointer icon whenever the cursor touched the add task button. So you can see here it changed from pointer to the hand icon. Alright, so now let's move on to JavaScript. For my part, started from line 3 to 13, right? So from line 3 to 13 is the function to open the add task, right? So now for line 16, the function here is to open the edit task model. Now from line 21 to 24 is the function to populate the add task form with the task details. So now let's move on to let's move on to coding line 54 to 74 over here. Everything over here is the function to render every task, where everything that user input in the form will get called after they input their details. So now for line 80 to 86 is the line where I create caution icons for priority, which you can see, where I create caution icon for priority, where it will alert user to complete their task depend on the priority. So whenever I type in something, for example, ITT588 as description, group project, And then this one, I'll choose the date. So choose medium priority. So whenever I click add task, everything will be called here. So this is the function of my coding for this part of the section. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. I am Nur Izzati binti Ibrahim. In this video, I'm going to present to you the function of edit existing tasking. Okay, first of all, as you can see at the left of the screen is the codes that we use for the system. While on the right is the interface of the system. Okay, first of all, function open edit models. This is for user can change the current task detail if they want to change anything. For example, such as due date and the priority of the task. Next one is document.getElement by ID. So in this function, document.getElement by ID is to populate the add task form with the task detail that already chosen by the user. So after user click on the edit button for the current task that they want to change the detail, all the data, all the information of the task details will automatically fill in this form, and then user can change what they want to change about the current data. They can update the current task. Okay. Next is submit button dot text content. Okay, for this one is to change the form submit button to update task. So after user already changed all the detail of the task, user have to click on the update button, update task button here, and the new data or the new detail of the task will go automatic here. Okay. Next one is an event listener. Is to the form for updating the task. So after this function is to change the data that already changed by the user or already update by the user after they click the update task button. Next, the last one is window.scroll to. This is to automatically page go up to the top of the page. I will do the demonstration for you. For example, if the user already add the task, for example, ITT588 and TAC451 task. So the user want to change the information of due date and the priority of the TAC451 task. User have to click on edit button, and then all the detail of the task will automatically go into this form, so user can change the detail that they want to change. Okay, after that user have to click update task, and then all the new details that user insert will show here on the at the bottom of the page. Next is the code that I highlight here. This function is for edit button, which is when we click on it, it will go and open the edit models, which is I already said it on the top of the codes. That's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fizudin Megadia. Okay, my side will be present about the filter task, the mark complete button and delete button. So let's look at the index. So here there's a two button for the show complete task. and the for filter priority which is low, all, medium and high. Okay, let's look at the description. Uh, so let's add something. So here this show complete task, this is a filter priority, there's all, low, medium and high. Okay, and for the next will be the function. So we will look at the application. So this application will be filter, which is function in the filter task. There's a add task, will be add from the form, which is the due date, priority, edit, click, delete, and this is input, which is task title, description, due date, priority, complete button, edit button, and delete button. So this is delete button, edit button, this is complete button. And for the function for the filter and completion, this is a filter based on completion status, which is at the left side, and filter based on priority level, which is on the right side. So let's look at the interface. So here you can see all and low and medium. There's no medium, so there's no high. Okay, that's all. Okay, let's add something. Okay, here when I show mark a complete, they show only the complete one. So there's no anything, only the complete. Okay. So this for the mark. So I can unmark, mark complete, unmark, mark complete, and show the complete. So for the delete button, when I click, it will delete forever. So let's look at the cafe. So gone. So and for the show complete task, there's no, it will return. And so let's make a priority. Let's make a show complete task and low priority. No, okay, no. So let's try all and low priority. Yeah, there's the event. Okay, that's all